Greetings, everyone. This is Rock and Roll Spot coming at you with a weekly comic book roundup. We are making our way through this week's DC books and getting close to the end of them. So let's start things off with Justice League Unlimited number 5. Where we left off, Inferno's attack on the Amazon rainforest had been stopped. So the issue opened in Sydney, Australia at the G20 summit. And Impulse, Flash, Supergirl, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, and Star Sapphire are there, as well as the Chinese hero, Thunderlord. And very suddenly, the Justice League is the League members, as well as the world leaders, are kidnapped to another dimension. The League feels it's very much a natural target for Inferno. On the Watchtower, Mr. Terrific and Red Tornado are wondering what the hell happened, and Mr. Terrific starts to try to call in reinforcements. Superman is in Japan. Apparently, Inferno sent a squad of robots to take out the Earth's largest nuclear reactor, and he's making sure that it happened. In China, Blue Beetle, Zatanna, and the rest of the League's hitters are at what used to be China's Three Gorges Dam. Inferno's machines just knocked down the world's biggest source of hydropower. And Airwave asks the question, who are Inferno? Apparently Dr. Occult met them, but Dr. Occult is still in a coma. They refer to themselves as old foes. Legion of Doom would make sense, but Lex Luthor has been raised and working with Superman. Sinestro's rejoined the Green Lantern Corps. Joker's last known whereabouts are near the Inferno strike zones, so they're all accounted for. In the Project Adam lab, Batman is trying to hurry, get the Adams to hurry up and basically restore Martian Manhunter's telepathy to him, while the League members and Thunderlord are dealing with the creatures in the dimension they're in, as well as the various world leaders who don't have followers. Impulse. At first, Wally tries to get Impulse to help, but says he's you know what, you're not that great at teamwork, so stand aside for a sec. But Impulse notices something. One of the world leaders smiles. Seems to be smiling. It's obviously a red flag for Impulse, and well, Batman and Ray Palmer are talking about where Martian Manhunter's powers are. Apparently, they got a trace starting in the African jungle, then traveled west. But what's weird is they just disappeared altogether, totally off the radar. And so Batman asks, when exactly did they lose track of John's powers? At the same time that the G8 summit disappeared. And it turns out that the world leader that Batman figured out that one of the world leaders was a plant, and whoever has Jean's telepathic powers is behind the kidnapping. And Wally manages to get everyone to the neighboring dimension to the one that the League is in, and the G8 summit. And the neighboring dimension is Phantom Zone. They managed to get back to the Watchtower, and it's Grodd behind the kidnapping. And he was the world leader that Impulse noted. But Grodd shows up at the Watchtower. Airwave teleports Grodd to his base. It appears to be the old Legion of Doom headquarters. Waiting for him are Lex Luthor in his kryptonite power armor, Joker, Sinestro in his classic black and blue costume, Scarecrow, Bizarro, Captain Cold, and Black Manta. The Legion of Doom. Setting up the We Are Yesterday crossover with Batman Superhero World's Finest, which starts next month. And that is where the issue ends. Okay, so potentially the Legion of Doom is somehow Inferno. Interesting, especially given that given the fact that it was so many of them are accounted for. Moving on though to our next book, we've got Peacemaker presents Vigilante Eagly double feature #1. So this is the beginning of a Black Label miniseries with two stories, one Vigilante story and one featuring Eagly. It appears to be within the continuity of the Peacemaker series. So the issue opens with Vigilante in A Time for Fables. He's at Axe Me Again, an axe throwing venue in Evergreen. Dealing with a meeting of two mob bosses, Old Woman Withers and Scarapelli. But Vigilante manages to take some of their henchmen down. However, Scarpelli and Withers escape. But Vigilante kills their chief henchman. But he's got to go to work. However, the boss says that he was slow, so tells Adrian to go home. But it's supposed to be the night that Vigilante is supposed to meet up with for appliance night with Peacemaker. Peacemaker's not there. Adrian calls him, and Peacemaker lies to him. He forgot. And, well, Vigilante's now thoroughly convinced that the supervillain called the Controller, with evil robots that puppet mastering the various criminal organizations in Evergreen. And so, he goes after said criminal organizations, cutting off people's faces to reveal the evil robots. And that is where this story ends. There's also a journal entry for of vigilantes. How to be a superhero. First rule: have a low-profile job. Second rule: always have an alibi. Third rule: go on forums and misdirect. And so, this brings us to our start of our second story: Eagly in Peaceful Nation. Eagly's dealing with some Peacemaker and Eagly are dealing with some lizard Nazis. Like, they're all like clones of Hitler, but also lizards. Eagly kills one of them and is not really being a team player at the moment, but Peacemaker deals with the rest. And Peacemaker figures that maybe they should go on vacation, but where? Eagly pulls up a web page to plan to Alaska, and so Peacemaker and Eagly are going to visit Alaska. While on the plane, Eagly is being fought over by some of the other passengers. But some other fellow passengers are not exactly keen on some of the things that Peter said. But he tries to basically say, hey, it's not a bad thing. However, as the plane goes on, they gassed all the passengers. And as well as the flight attendants. Probably not the flight crew, but you never know. But the Shadowy Mastermind says that they're proceeding to phase 2, but as the issue ends. This actually looks like it's going to be a fun series. So, but anyways, that's the deal for now. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Links to my Facebook, Blue Sky, Instagram, Mastodon, Twitter, Patreon, PayPal can be found in the description box down below. This is Rock and Roll Spock signing off, saying, live long and rock hard.